Hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and hey, it works! I was a little worried about that. All right, let's get this moving. Okay. Hello. So how's my audio in the stream? Is it doing okay? I hope it's okay. Well, then that shouldn't have changed. Yeah, it's been a lovely day. All righty. All right, goody. All right, I gotta get you selected. There you go. All right, here we go. Engage. Oh. This Cortana started throwing an exception every time I clicked on the start menu, and the start menu wouldn't open. And after trying every other solution for that, I finally got down to the last one and said, well, if everything else didn't work, do a repair reinstall. I'm like, oh, that's scary. Yes, it is. It's a gas station. Get your gas, yeah. System map. Well, no, it's not an it's a it's called a repair reinstall. It rewrites everything right over the top of what you've currently got, and supposedly you don't lose anything. Not quite. Not quite. There have been a few things that have been a bit glitchy. Like it re-asked me for the product keys for Elite. Engage. And I only got to run a few tests before it was time to fly. So who knows how tonight's gonna go? who knows how tonight's gonna go? I did verify that it didn't change the video driver, so that's good. Didn't uninstall my eye tracking driver, so that's good. You know, things have. But you know, then again, it re-asked me for the keys for Elite, so I don't know. They seem to be, because that wasn't in a directory that it touches. So, in any case, I did back everything up just in case before I did it. System map. I had to copy some stuff back afterwards, like the background for the that I use for OBS Studio. I ended up with a black background because I couldn't find the file. Hey, come on. Come on. Why are you spinning? Why are you spinning? I do. Hope that was the right one. Yep. You know, they've improved that bug. I bet I didn't get a load on one of the planetary files. Well, no, it wasn't a crash. It was a communications hang, but that's okay. It's better than it used to be. That used to actually crash the game, but I was able to exit to the main menu and come back. System map. I know what that one is. That's the fail to load a graphic one. And that is considerably better than it used to be because all I had to do was relog. All right. Nothing here. Oh, I got to reacquire you. All righty. Ready to go. Engage. Of course, now I've got the leaving wing thing stuck on my screen and will for the rest of the night. Better than a crash game. I will happily take that behavior over a crash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What just went nutty? Game lost connection to my eye tracker. Gas station. System map. All right, we own both of those. Whenever you're ready, engage. And let's see if I can pull the eye tracker back in. No, you can't find Elite Dangerous. Okay. And it's back. I actually checked that today. I'm up to date. Well, oh, that's Elite. My eye tracker itself didn't lose connection. Elite stopped listening to it. But that was easy enough to fix. Actually, that's another bug they've partially fixed. So all I had to do was go out to the eye tracking software, disable and enable the Elite integration, and it found it again. I'll take it. It's an improvement. I will take any improvements. Oh no, that's going to be They can't even try and bring that over. They have to actually bring that up. It would be a different executable in the servers. Much like Horizons is a different server executable than the base game. Yep. Well, basically, think of it this way. At Elite, they've got two different sets of drives that different sets of cars they're running. They're running a 1960 Corvette and a 1980 Charger. One, basically, we're in one car or the other. Um, And so what they're doing is they're retiring the 1960 car, keeping the 1980 car, and bringing a new car in. Is hiding. Oh, there it is. It's on the infield. System map. But at least, that one where it hangs up going onto this screen is a rare thing. And they've kind of made an improvement to it. It no longer crashes the game. Or it hangs the game, I suppose, is what it used to do. The entire game would hang up. You couldn't exit out. You couldn't do anything. You had to reboot. With this, I just had to relog to the, relog, and I was back. That's a huge improvement in behavior. I mean, it still happens, but they made a way out. System map. And I did that again. Engage. I'm confusing myself. Ah! Well, like I said, today's been going nuts. Almost drove myself into the star that time. I forgot to throttle back because I was laughing so hard. Oh, I'm laughing at myself. I'm so nutty right now. I shouldn't eat nuts. If they say you are what you eat, well, I've had my lifetime capacity of nuttiness, so. And on the salad I had for dinner, I had walnuts and shaved pecans. System map. Yes, I do. That one's. Oh, hey, I should check. Now that thing doesn't say I have anything. Okay, fine. And nothing good here. Okay, we own it. Nothing good. Time to move. Engage. That'd be nice. Where? Aha. Yeah, they're a long ways away. At least they're not contact binaries. Is it? Mm-hmm. We gotta get you. We gotta get you a little more calm about these. You know. Oh, we'll get you on that too. Well, you gotta work your way up to those. Mm-hmm. They're just another NPC. Somewhat stronger than the ones we've been fighting, but that's. I mean, as within fighting any other type of NPC, you set your ship up for the specific mission, and you run the mission. System map. Oh, I don't suggest. Uh-huh. Doesn't look like there's much else. Yeah, and let's see, anything out at the second star? No. Just the one. And it's real close. Okay, we'll go to it. Well, eventually we'll get there. We may have to loop it a few times. I'm on a 7-second approach. I'm good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get it. Oh, underneath this cloud cover, that's not too bad looking, but it's hard to tell with all the cloud cover. 7, huh? Hey, Philip. Good to see you. Engage. Okay. Norton is trying to mess with me on the other computer. So we do. Okay, get out of my way. There we go. Oh, I can see it just fine. System map. Yeah, everything's at the B star. Okay, fine. Okay, there's a terraformable water world worth 3 mil. And that's it. Okay. Terraformable water world, 3 to 6 mil a piece. You get a few of those, you're having a good night. I don't care what else you find. Yeah, it's 3 mil. I was commenting on what Philip was saying. He said he had a few few terraformable water worlds, but not much else. It's like, yeah, give me a few terraformable water worlds, thank you. Yeah, there is a maximum distance beyond which I will not go. Yeah, but we gave up a lot of money for that one, but it's just like, no, it's going to take us all night to get out there. And that's definitely not a good stream. Yeah, it'd be one thing if I were just flying on my own. Like, okay, fine, I'll go wandering out there and do the whole system just because I'm going to spend a lot of time here anyway. Um, uh, but, since I'm streaming, I got to think about, is that going to be fun to watch? And the answer is no. That's going to be boring as hell to watch, so. Yeah. Which is what I used to do, but it just takes too long. The editing is just horrible, horrible, horrible on time. Yeah. Yep. And you get 4K just for the, using FSS on the asteroids. I mean, yeah. I don't think you can probe the asteroids. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Slow boat. Yeah. Funny thing is, that I'll go the opposite. I won't do much on the small systems where there's just not a lot there. But if I get a really big system, I'll just go do everything. But that was before I was live streaming, you know. That would have been a pretty nice amount of money. Yeah. Yep. I don't actually know how much rings are worth. I do know they are worth something. Yeah. And it probably varies greatly with the amount of hotspots that are in there. Yeah, I know that problem. Since I've been doing live streaming, if it's not something that's going to be fun to watch, I will skip it. Oops, I'm going to do a loop of shame. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about how much the rings are worth, and I got no idea. I know they're worth something, but I've got no idea how much. Hmm. It may not. Engage. I'm sure I did, except I was reading the stream and replying. So I wasn't looking at where I was going. Yeah, when I did that loop of shame. Yeah, I'm not being very good at multitasking. System map. We own the system, and I know there's for a fact there's nothing good here. Engage. System. I'm jumping ahead of myself here. One thing at a time. Maybe we'll go out to 4 and poke a hole in a ring and see what it says. Or maybe just as far as 1, since 1 seems to have rings too. System map. Okay. Where do you see the? I only see the mapped value. Where are you seeing the? Interesting. I got name, type, distance, details, and mapped value. Nope, that's distance from the star. Right. Going to 3. Well, it's not the gas giant value that I'm looking for. It's the ring value, which is completely separate. Well, let's see. It may, because it may, it registers it as a, it's not that far out. I'll go out to 3 anyway. Yeah. 354K. What did you say 2 was? We're on a mission. We might as well get the gas giant while we're at it. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't know if what the calculations are for the rings. It may be a completely separate thing. Well, it's likely to be a completely separate thing because I can't see icy rings being worth the same as high metal content. There goes our 30 for the night, though. Oh, maybe I'll just do the ring. The heck with the planet. See what happens for the ring. See if it shows up in the ED Scout. Pretty ring. System map. All right, so this ring is an icy ring. What's this one? Icy. All right. Maybe I should go out to 4. It's got a metal rich and an icy. Well, I'll fire at this one first. Let's see if ED Scout's even going to give us anything when I hit it. Yeah, but ED Scout didn't give me any notification as to its value. So we're not going to be able to tell you until we get to a station. Yeah. All righty. Shall we move on? Engage. I had to clear the ring. I turned towards it and saw it was going to be right through the ring, so I had to move away a little bit. That's the last of my juice for the night. All right, what do we got here? Looks like we're going to have a whole lot of nothing again. Okay. System map. You can't hear. Okay. I said Anubis you can't hear, or the Covis. I mean, I can't tell because I can't hear the stream without going through a lot of effort, and then I end up with double. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me get this so I can hear my stream. All right, that's on. Anubis. Anubis. Oh, that's interesting. Is the game even going through on my stream? That would be the problem. Okay. Looks like the reload of Windows screwed something else up. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, that's not going. That's not going. This one is not configured correctly. All right. Yeah, I see what's going on. I moved over to the OBS Studio screen, and none of the audio from the game is making it there. Why? Oh, why? Headphones SteelSeries Arctis Pro game. Headphones SteelSeries Arctis Pro game. Okay, there we got. Alrighty. Thank you, Philip. I did not know that was happening. Jeez. Had almost an hour of the game and no game audio. Whoops.
Wow.
I'm assuming you can hear it now. And since now I can actually see it going through on OBS. It's one thing, I need another screen so I could put OBS out on the second screen so I can see what the heck's going on. As it is, it's in behind the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can hear myself, so, and a game on there, so.
Yeah, so what happened today, Philip, is my computer had a number of problems early this morning. And I had to do a repair reinstall of Windows. So, you know, I guess I should have thought to check that the audio was going through, but everything else seemed to be working.
Well, when you first signed on, it had game audio because I could hear you going into your, into the game through YouTube. So it happened when you crashed.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because that's the reason why I knew that you were fixing to come on, is because I could hear the Elite music in the background on YouTube.
Strange. I wonder why it cut out. It shouldn't have. That's really strange. Okay, well, at least it's working now, and, Oh, wait, was there anything here? I don't think so.
No. And this is... Here is our 10th jump, so the next one is 11.
Engage.
Engage.
Preparing for jump.
So we may be lucky and get 20 tonight, since it seems like about 10 an hour.
Yeah. But speaking of Anubis, I haven't asked him to give his information in a while. So maybe I'll do that while I'm scanning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little star over there. Anubis.
Yes, Commander.
Information.
Anubis, first generation integrated AI. I am designed, edited, and voiced by Zenua. More information on my creator can be found at zenuel.com. I am currently version 1.0. Thank you for downloading me.
Ooh. Oh, that's gotta be a rocky ice, isn't it? It's right there on that hairy boundary.
I'm not gonna say.
Why can't I find anything? Ah, the sea star. Okay.
Well, good luck, because I haven't found.
Well, I got the asteroids. High metal content.
You're
And
better than I am.
rocky. It's all out at sea.
I can't even find C.
System scan complete.
Ooh, that's a terror. That's
I found A. Oh, there it is.
That's
okay.
We're going to that water world. System map. System map.
It's terrible.
Oh, yes, it is. I could tell that just from the value.
18,000 K out there.
That's not far.
No.
Not far at all.
I'm not saying it was.
And if I had some royalty-free music, I could have Anubis play it. But since I don't have any royalty-free music, I would get a copyright hit for whatever I had Anubis play. He could play anything out of my video library, or audio library. But no royalty-free music. Sorry, can't do that.
While we're traveling, I'm going to fill up my coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, I wish I could go get myself some more coffee. Melancholy man. Terraformable water world, even better than just a plain water world. It's one thing I can do. I can mumble horrible renditions of songs and not get a copyright hit on them.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. I got my coffee, and then my husband wanted to visit for a minute, and it's like, okay. Can you hurry it up?
You got time. Still another couple of minutes out to there.
Yeah.
So the only thing you'd hate to do is actually be lined up on a planet. It'd be too late coming back and run into it.
Well, I always, when I do that, walk away, I kind of put myself either below it or a little bit above it. That way, in case something happens, I just blow by it.
I do that, but I don't have a dead zone at the center of the stick.
Oh, so it'll drift?
It will drift if I don't have my hand on it.
Oh, mine won't. I
No,
got a dead zone on mine.
Yep. That's one of the things about this particular stick. I can actually program a dead zone into it if I want, but its default value has no dead zone.
Wow.
Which means it responds immediately to any movement I make.
Oh, yeah. That's the benefit, but...
Thank you, Philip. I was going to blow right by it.
Me too. I got to watching the little sun star behind it. Again.
Oh, I got to staring off in space, talking about the stick and not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm very good at not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Well, it's surprising that we don't pay attention, but we haven't really blown ourselves up by not paying attention, so that's good.
Well, no, space is big, so you tend to miss, unless you actually try. Or you get really unlucky and run into an asteroid right next to a star.
Yeah, that does happen.
It's the first time I've ever seen it happen. Of course it happens to you.
Right. I mean, the same person who could slip off a carrier, or the same person who loads on your carrier but ends up in somebody else's carrier. I mean, Jesus.
You are prone to stuff, aren't you?
That's the reason why I don't go out here and try stuff on purpose, is because I do enough accidentally.
Well, like I said, when we get to the bubble and I can pop into a Chief's ship, I'm going to fly as fast as I can into a planet and see if it blows me up.
Surface scan complete.
Because I don't know, and I don't want to risk it on a big ship.
Yeah. But you're like a little ship will react differently than a big ship would.
Well, you know, if it works on a little ship, I could try it on a bigger ship.
Well, that's true. Ready when you are, Saul.
Engage.
But it's pretty bad when our audience tells us, slow down. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. It's like your passenger saying, "Hey, pilot, slow down." Gonna miss the runway.
We have absolutely too much fun with the game. Absolutely.
Ooh, 30 bodies.
30.
Nice. But, yeah, when you've been out in deep space for a while and haven't really had anything where there's any real consequences to anything, yeah, so you have a loop of shame. I mean, you kind of stop paying attention to stuff a little bit. I gotta say, you know,
Which will absolutely be our downfall when we get back to the bubble.
Oh. You know, I worry about every time I come back from a long expedition, whether or not I'm going to be able to fit through the mail slot.
That's the reason why I've got automatic docking. And then it'll drag my butt through them. It's like, I I got automatic docking, so I wouldn't scratch the paint, and you scratch it more than anybody could.
System map. Get sloppy in deep space, I tell you. Alright, we own the system. You know, especially since most of the stuff we've been landing on. Well, actually, it hasn't been as bad this trip because we have been landing on the carrier a lot. So it was only until we started, you know, heading home that things got a little, you know, long time between landings.
Yeah.
So I'm not as sloppy this time as I was. Anyway, nothing good here. Time to move on. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
Although it was getting pretty finicky there when Jock Station wasn't going to let me get out before I blowed up inside of their station because there was so many in there and I had to fly the damn thing out manually, and that was the first time I ever flew out of a mail slot manually.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh.
Yep.
System scan complete. Fuel
Gas station.
Station.
Get your gas here.
fuel scooping complete.
System map. And we own both stars. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Ready when you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
What's going to be funny in hell is when I get my little Sidewinder and we try to do those 5 black market things. Now that's going to just be hilarious. Oh, God. Sure glad I got several rebuys.
That's why you do it in a sidey. That's why you do it in a sidey.
Fuel scooping.
13?
You know, if you got 150, 200 rebuys because you're in a sidey,
Fuel scooping complete.
or maybe with, the other possibility is doing it in a if we only need to carry one in at a time, is doing it in a Eagle, because you got more maneuverability and more speed than a sidey.
But can you get your temperature down low enough?
Oh yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
It's at that point, it's literally all about having a heat sink.
Well, I may see if I can cheat and use the heat sink and silent running with auto dock.
You could try it. System map.
It would be nice to know, just in case.
Alright, we own the system. Nothing good here.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Well, I just don't have the eyesight, and then when I get in there, it seems like even with the computer helping me, I can't find the damn landing pad inside them stations. The lights glare and shit, and their numbers look so similar. You know, like 5 looks like 6, and it's like, jeez.
Well, the other thing you can do is you can go in like a bat out of hell, stop, come to a stop inside and go use your landing thing after you get inside just to land it.
Yeah, have it already kicked on and just throttle through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything takes practice, though.
Yep. Well, then what we do is we do it without illegal cargo a couple of times. So you get the hang of doing it. And then we give you, one piece of illegal cargo. And away you go, right?
It's a shame you couldn't go inside the station and just drop it off, and I pick it up inside the station.
No, because then I get a fine for dropping it off.
Oh, well, we don't want that, do we?
Nope. System map. So we've got to go 10K out, so we're outside of the station perimeter.
Yeah.
All right, nothing
Is
here.
it 10 or 8?
10.
Okay.
Because 10's where you line up for silent running.
Okay.
Engage.
Ready when you are.
Frameshift drive
Preparing to fold space.
Means I'm going to get to know more about stations than I really wanted to know.
So we should decide what we want to do it in. We want to do it in a Sidey or an Eagle.
Well, I've flew Sidewinders. I've never flew an Eagle before.
Oh, an Eagle. Eagles are I love flying Eagles. Very maneuverable, reasonably fast. Better jump range than a Sidey.
fuels complete.
36.
Fuel scooping complete.
Not much room for anything in them, but I mean, a Sidey will definitely. I know you can do it. I'm just haven't tried a.
My
tried it
only
with
fear is you're going to run out of patience with me.
Only if you're not willing to try shit.
Well,
I mean, that's why we're going to the cheap ship, so there's no downside to it.
yeah.
If you pick up a bounty and get yourself blown up, yeah, you just fly back with your Sidey and you're done. There's no real penalty to doing it this way. And you're only looking to do it
5 times, that's it.
Yeah. 5 times. It doesn't even. There's not even a set amount you need to do. I mean, it's just go in, sell 5 things.
Just at 5 different stations, that's all.
Yep. System map. What we'll probably do is we'll go, if you want to do it, Sidey, I mean, I know what you can do it in a Sidey. So we'll go over the outfitting for the Sidey together.
All right.
Outfit one for you, outfit one for me. Maybe we'll engineer the thrusters a little bit. Maybe we'll engineer the shields a little bit. Make sure you can bounce off the end of the station without losing hull.
See, he's already got me blown up inside the station.
I've hit the back end of the hull. I don't even know how many times. Go smuggling. Engage. Engage. Yeah, we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
Oh, you got me laughing so hard I couldn't hit my K button. Or my J button. Oh my god. Oh, it's either gonna be totally annoying as hell, or it's gonna be funny. I mean,
Or a little of both. But I figured, because of how you do it, we'll do it a couple of times without cargo, so that you only have a possibility of a rebuy, not rebuy plus get shifted out to no man's land.
terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it now, man.
And so what I'll do is I'll have you watch the stream. After we get everything outfitted, I'll have you watch the stream and I'll do it. And then I'll come back out and we'll do it together. Because with sideys you can fit 2 in the slot without any trouble.
I can see right now, boy, I'm gonna get a butt chewing galore. Just remember, I was your faithful servant for a long time now. Don't get too mad at me.
I'm not going to get mad at you. Think about the first time you were a crane operator, right?
I had the living shit scared out of me.
Yeah.
Because my boss just went up there, said, get up in there, and I got up in there, and he told me what the levers did, and he said, now play around up here with it, boom down, do all that shit, work with it, find out what the levers do. And about 45 minutes later, he came back, and he said, okay, let's go to work.
Yeah, he threw you in the deep end, huh? Well, I'm not going to throw you in the deep end. I'm going to do it first, and you can watch me on the stream when I do it.
Yeah.
And I will talk through it as much as I can what I'm doing. We own the system. Nothing good here. Time to go. Engage.
All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging FTL.
And then I'll come back out, and we'll do it together.
Yeah.
Without any illegal cargo. We'll just do it. We'll practice it a couple of times.
Okay. Well, you could probably buy the cargo there, and then come out and drop it.
Exactly. I will buy 1 hydrogen fuel. That way it's cheap.
Buy the cheapest, whatever it is.
1 hydrogen fuel, it's 100 credits. Okay, fine.
Fuel skipping.
Well, that makes better sense now. When I was mining, we made it. I don't feel bad you wasted a few credits now, because, yeah. I knew there was a rhyme and a reason why I told you just to lower the price of tritium as low as you wanted. Now I know, because I paid for however many pieces of cargo it takes to get my 5.
Oh no, far more than that. It's not going to take that much, believe me. It's not as hard as you think.
I know, it's just not used to it, so therefore it seems like impossible.
I mean, I've snuck into a station with an anaconda.
Well,
Okay.
my friend Joe can too, but I can't.
I don't suggest doing it unless you absolutely have to. System map.
He just flies in full throttle, and then, reverse thrusters all the way back, trying to stop it at the end.
Yeah, make sure you're slow enough that you don't punch a hole through your shields. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready when you are, sir.
We own the system. Nothing good here. Time to go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
And it's no different in a smaller ship. You go in as fast as you can at I think it's 7.5 kilometers. You request clearance.
4, 3,
Yeah, 7.50. Yeah.
Yep.
Is
Boost
that
one.
when you?
Boost
Can
one more
you
time. Go
request?
silent.
Okay, so you have to request before you go silent.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that was another question.
Well, that's why, you know,
system scan complete.
gas station, get your gas here. But that's why I'm going to go through it, you know, step by step by step, exactly how you do it.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
And that's why I'm going to have you watch it on the stream before you do it, so you can see what you're supposed to be looking like. System map. Okay, we own 2 more stars. Engage.
And do you pop a heat sink before you go into silent running, or do you wait till you get in silent running and then pop a heat sink?
I normally go silent running, then pop the heat sink.
Okay.
Although, so long as they're reasonably close together, it really doesn't matter. And then as you're coming in, they say, "Where'd you go?"
Well, Philip, let's see. Is Philip, he's on PlayStation, isn't he?
I don't remember. I think so.
Fuel scooping.
I'm trying to find another little.
I want to make sure. I don't want to look at the. Did it just
No,
say
I
complete?
understand. Yeah. But we got some icy bodies in here.
Ah, okay.
Only 6 or 3 left, rather. But
System scan complete.
System map. Now, the reason that we're doing this is to unlock an engineer. She has to deliver stuff to. Okay, he's on a PC.
oh, he could join us.
Basically, Lynn needs to unlock one of the engineers, and that engineer requires delivering stuff to 5 different black markets. So we're basically, and she's never snuck into a station before. So we're going to go over how to do it, get her through 5, and that'll unlock the engineer. System map. Did I already do this? We own it. Okay. Let's get this back together.
Hello.
Hello. Getting wing beacon up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, yeah, it's there.
No, I said getting mine up.
Oh, okay. I see ya.
All right. System map. System map. There he is. Alright, so let's see. Okay, there was nothing good here. We own it. Now I gotta find you. And now we can go.
Engage.
Engage.
Ray-Ban time. Also, this is our 20th jump, so we're staying on track, if nothing else, to get there by October the 24th.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. But we'll get there before the 24th.
We might get there early.
Unless we have technical. Yeah, unless we have technical difficulties.
Yep. But yeah, we may practice manually flying in through the mail slot a few times.
If you just want a good laugh, that's all you want.
No, there's only really one way to do this, so.
You mean outposts don't have black markets?
I know there are some somewhere, but I don't know where they are.
Oh, Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Oh, asteroids.
I see that. And a gas giant and a couple of little rocks.
System scan complete.
You know, since I just did a forced basically a forced reload of Windows, all of my previous voice data is probably gone, and I'm going to have to spend several hours retraining the voice app, retraining Windows for voice recognition. System map. I'm actually surprised it's working as well as it is.
A2 and 3A, or 2A and 3A.
2A is the Waterworld, 3A is Terraformable. Nice. Alright. I'll fly by 2A and head to 3A.
2A is worth 1,567,000. And you must have the 3A.
1.127. Yep.
3 million. Little over.
Black market outposts are really easy to get in. You just fly in, and it's you know, whatever. You know, if somebody comes to challenge you, you pop a heat sink. It goes silent running. Whatever. Going through the mail slot's a little harder, but then again, it's also a good skill to have.
In case you're in a station at Jocks and you're in a line and you're 20 seconds from blowing up inside. Yeah, I understand that.
In a cutter.
In a cutter, 28 million rebuy.
Yep.
I shocked myself that I got out the mail slot and didn't scratch the paint. I was like, wow, okay.
Yep. Yeah, so you know you could do it. You know, the reason you do it in the sidey, first of all, it's easier to get under the radar with a sidey or any other small ship. You could do it with a hauler, you could do it with an Eagle, you could do it with most of the medium ships as well. It's just the smaller ships, it's easier to stay under the radar, which is what we're looking for. Although the medium ships are more durable. Oh, how lovely. I'm going to loop a shame as well.
I'll get another question to ask you. Like, when we come on this game, it has a training area.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm wondering
if you
if
wanted
I could go
to,
in there.
yep, if you wanted to, you could go through the flight training, and oh, is that a pretty world? Because that's with a Sidewinder. It won't be engineered, but you could try it, and you could try it over and over and over again.
Cost or penalty to me.
Yep, absolutely. Since the tutorials are all in Sidewinders, then you'll be familiar with the Sidewinder and doing it as well. System map. Yet another reason to do it in a Sidewinder first. You can practice all on your own once you see how to do it.
I may start trying that before, during the day on our way back.
Yep.
And at least try to get comfortable with flying in.
Yep. Just practice flying in manually with the Sidewinder over and over and over and over and over again. And then go in faster and faster and faster. Because at least, on the practice station, there's no traffic, nothing to run into. Sidewinder's reasonably maneuverable. You won't be able to engineer it. It's stock, so it's not as good. It's actually going to be harder in the tutorial because you're flying a stock sidey rather than an A-rated, partially engineered sidey.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking about is that even if I blow my ship up, or even if I don't even know if they'll send you to the penal colony, but at least it won't count against my real game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I was thinking about.
Yep. And it's going to be easier to do it for real because first thing we're going to do is A-rate the Sidewinder.
Right.
And then we may put a couple of runs on the engineering on the shields and thrusters. And maybe the jump drive, I don't know. Just to get a little more jump range. You can get a Guardian, yep.
I've got that already. I mean, I got it unlocked already, I guess you say.
Yeah, you just gotta buy one. Yep.
Yeah. And I also have Engineer FDS unlocked to 5, so.
We may need to go get a few materials, but whatever.
Well, you need materials anyways for your rail guns, and first of all, when we get back, we got to do our power play thingy.
Yep. Do our power play thingy, and so that we can get the rail guns.
Yeah. One thing about it, Philip, you want to watch Tracy because he can talk you into doing stuff that you normally would not do. Don't tell me you crashed again.
Nope.
Oh, you got quiet on me like you did before.
Yeah. Ooh, look at the rings. In the pretty purple world. Ooh, it's it's actually a T-Tauri star. Okay. It's one of those worlds that's half star and half gas giant.
Oh.
Yeah, you do exactly as we say, right?
Next system targeted.
Probes away.
Well, let me tell you something. He talked to me and he told me, stop fearing the NPCs, fight him. Once you get your ship engineered, you could stand your ground with him, and it's like, yeah, right, yeah, right, And then I watched him in his cutter, and which forced my hand. I had to go get Imperial rank to get it, but I've never regretted a minute of it.
Yep. I will push you. Engage.
Yeah. I've never regretted it. I love this
Preparing
cutter.
for war.
And now I can stand toe-to-toe with some of the pirates. In private and solo.
The NPC pilots, not pirates, yeah.
Yeah. Not human pilots.
No, I can't handle them yet. I'm not a good enough pilot myself.
I know too many of them is just waiting for me to come out and open.
Oh, yeah.
Fuel scoping.
Ooh, Lynn's out. Let's go jump on her. Yeah.
Oh, they begged me. Come on.
Fuel scoping.
Come on out here. We'd love to have you as dinner.
Don't be scared of us.
It's like a shark telling you to come in and enjoy the water. It's just fine.
Yeah.
The water's fine. Come in for a swim. Reminds me, I was at a convention in Nice, and we were done for the day, so I went and went for a swim. You know, if there were other people out there swimming and stuff, some people doing laps back and forth. A couple of months later, I,
System scan.
was watching on TV, when a program, a documentary about sharks comes on, and I recognized the helicopter that they took up and down the beach, and they showed all the silhouettes of the great whites hanging right down below where I was swimming. System map.
I got a Corvette. I haven't got it A-rated out yet, but I've got it.
Alright,
I've
this
got-
is another one of those. We own it. Nothing good. Time to move.
Very
Engage.
good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I've got
School and FTL
Anaconda,
engines and
I got an Imperial cutter, I got a Corvette, I got a Chieftain, yeah, I got a lot of shit. Python.
The funny thing is, they were saying nobody's ever been attacked by a great white along that beach.
Oh,
They
there was
just,
a first for everything, though.
oh yeah, but apparently they stay down deep and they're eating they come there for a very specific fish,
Oh, yeah.
and that's all they eat the whole time they're there is that one fish.
Fuel scoping.
The schools
Yeah,
of this fish go down there.
my luck, I'd be the first. I'd find the first opportunist great white shark.
Up by me, people get attacked quite a bit, but that's because people somewhat superficially resemble their normal diet up here, which is seals. Other places where there are great whites, if there aren't seals around, generally people don't get attacked.
Well, my way of thinking is you're entering into their kingdom, so,
Yep. If you get bit, it's your fault.
Yeah.
The things that are scarier than great whites are squid.
I told you my little thing about swimming in California, didn't I?
You might have, yeah.
Where I got out there and all of a sudden the Jaws theme song came into my head and I like to kill myself getting back to shore. Oh, that's not a song you want in your head, let me tell you. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Where is this puppy?
Ah, got him.
You got him?
System
Okay.
scan complete.
System map. Not so much. There's a few specific jellyfish, yeah. Most of them aren't bad. You can actually be pretty close to them, and unless you're happen to be allergic to their toxin, you're fine. Might hurt a little bit. We own it. Nothing good here. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
I wouldn't want to be
Preparing to
anywhere
form
near a
space.
box jellyfish or a Portuguese man of war, but
Yeah, I forget it. There's two treatments you can do for it. You can do what is it, vinegar and water, or you can do Adolf meat tenderizer and make a paste to put on your stings.
yeah, it depends on time between sting and application, I believe.
Right.
Which is why at a lot of the beaches in Australia they have vinegar and water mixes in gallon jugs right at the beach.
Right.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh no!
What?
Look at all them water whirls. That's a lot of water whirls.
I found one of them.
Well, maybe two. I found the other one. I think. Yeah, with rings.
Ooh, nice.
System scan complete.
System map. I
Oh,
wouldn't
isn't that a cute little water world at their end?
How much does that one work? Yeah.
Oh, wait, 1,291,000.
Okay, that's cool. So we'll go 40,000 light years for light seconds. Terraformable, water world. Oh.
The terraformable water worlds is worth the 2 million. I don't know what your high metal B star is worth.
I've got 2 things at B. I've got a regular water world and a high metal content for a total of 3 mil.
That's damn near 6 mil for this system.
Yeah, I think I'll fly the 40K.
Okay. We've already made our 20 jumps here, our light year jumps, so we're staying on course if you want to do it.
Yep.
But it'd probably be the last one.
Yeah, pretty much. It's right at the edge of what I'll go out for 3 mil. So I'm like, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Okay, let's go.
Well, you gotta fly by the water world first.
Yep.
On A.
I'm heading there now.
Me too.
Might as well compute up the numbers.
I will when we go to B.
Okay.
I have a longer distance.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm coming up on like 1,000.
Well, that's true.
Well, that worked out just fine. I was coming around on the light side of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a pretty marble.
Well, I'm coming in to see it. Kind of taking my sweet time here because I don't want to go flyby in the middle of the rings.
Well, I'll let you take a picture of it for a probe it.
Okay. Let's see, I want to come in pretty much parallel to the ring. It is a nice blue.
And we did do 24 jumps tonight.
Nice. Okay, so now if I go and I pull up, that is a nice, there we go. System up. And I want to go, let's see, that's the water world, that's the terraformable, so I want to go to that one. Get myself spun around here. And out to the far one I go.
Surface scan complete.
Wow, look at them hot spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inner circle has 1, so 13. And we may not get our bonus on this one.
Surface scan complete.
And the hot spots are Alexandrite,
Benatoite.
Benarite, yeah, monazite.
Which is probably monozoite, right?
Right, probably.
Yeah, you got to pronounce every letter. And the letters are I, A, O, and U.
Ooh. Okay. Monozoite.
That's why it's monozoite. Yeah, monozoite. I, A, E, O, U, as my Spanish teacher would yell at me and the rest of the class. I, A, E, O, and bloody U.
Oh, we did 821 light years.
Okay, 821 light years. How many jumps did you say it was?
24.
24 jumps. Okay. I got that written down.
We're 7,379 from the yep.
Carrier.
Yep.
And my system hasn't misbehaved too badly tonight.
No, but like I said, October the 24th date was if we only did 20 jumps a night. And so far, since we started jumping, we've beat that.
We beat that every night, yeah.
Right.
By at least one, sometimes as much as 10 or 14.
Right. So the date of arrival should be
Somewhat earlier
before
than that.
October. Yeah. If we do 800 light years a night, it'll be 9 days. So 9 days from now, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 20th of October.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun guessing to see if we get there in time or not. Target destination is the bubbles. Shinrarta Dezhra, Jameson Memorial.
Yep.
We already been to Colonia and played around in the nav beacon.
Yep. I mean, we dropped the Emerald Tablet way out there, and we've been, what, 53 days traveling back. So, yeah.
Whatever June 10th is.
Yeah.
We have been gone from the bubble since June 10th of this year, so.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to take us somewhere around 75 or 80 days to get back from where we dropped the carrier off. It's a long ways. I got to start paying attention. I'm down to 23 seconds. What do you mean? Who says we haven't gone completely mad? I've been completely mad before we started on this journey.
Well, I can tell you from June 10th to now, which is October 11th, is 2,066 days out from the bubble.
Can't be 2,066 days out from a bubble. It's less than, we've been out less than a year.
Oh, wait a minute. They changed the date on me. Sorry. 124 days.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
I'm going like, wow. It changed it from 2020 to 2026.
Yeah, that would be a while.
Surface scan complete.
All right, I'm headed for B7.
What are we going to be 7? Oh, yeah.
Waterworld.
Which is actually 4 months and 2 days that we've been gone.
That's not bad.
No.
We'll be back and it'll be less than half a year. That isn't bad.
Considering the distance we've gone, no, not bad at all.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, we could make, if we decide, we were just going to do a honk and go on the Neutron Star Highway, we could be back in the bubble in a matter of a couple of days, maybe 4 days.
Well, you may be. I may be back at Colonia.
Well, once again, I'll show you how to do it. We'll take our time, we do it right. With the additional jump range, it's not that hard. Well, that's what I didn't pick up at Colonia.
What?
A fuel limpet. Just in case I got you to do something crazy and you ran low, I could go get fuel, come back, and fill you back up again.
Yeah, well.
Alright, pulling into B7 now.
I'm on the opposite side of it.
Yeah, I can see you. You're off to my right. Probes away.
I'm on the dark side. No, we haven't gone completely mad, just a little bit. Yeah, there's you got to turn the star filter on for neutron stars.
Surface scan complete.
And there we go.
Show him how to turn neutron stars on in his galaxy map, pretty please.
Okay. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Because he says he can't seem to find neutron stars outside of the bubble.
Right. So neutron stars, you want white dwarf and non-sequence turned on to find them. And actually, if you want, and you just want to find those, they are actually relatively few and far between. Is there one near us? There's one up here somewhere. Or is that a...
Would you have to turn your realistic map on?
I don't know, they're not showing around here. And there's one over here, but I can't seem to click on it.
Oh, he even filtered out everything else, so must be. Huh.
Don't seem to be in a good area for it. There's one here if I can get to it. So I think there's one here. What are you? You're carbon? No. Wolfrayet? No. Doesn't want to get me to it. Let's see if there's maybe something else. I can see it. He's here, but I can't seem to get to it. I don't know what it is.
Do you have to hit applied filter?
No, I don't know what's going on here.
They may have screwed it up for all we know.
Now it's a blue-white. And why was it still showing?
Oh, it's an O-star class.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know there's a bunch around here. I just don't know why they're not showing up.
Will they be far enough away from them since we're going to the carrier not to be able to find them?
I don't know. It's weird. Let me... I know there's some right around here somewhere. Problem is it's not showing them. Alright, let me try something here. Pull up my little tools. Marks. Let's see. Neutron. They got a new tool. Okay. Source system. Yeah, let me Control C. Come over here. Control V. So now if I go okay, it didn't put it in for me. EAEWSY TEG D11 98 where is it doesn't have our star.
Huh.
Might go back to the other tool. See if the other tool can get it. Blue EAEWSY TEG D11 -198. That one could find us. Okay.
Oh, here you go. It's behind us and down. The name of the system is Blue EAEWSY space TE-G
Oh, this
space
one. I got it.
D11-549.
Yeah, so we got one here. Okay. Destinations Shinrarta Dezhra. Range in light years is we'll call it 35. Calculate. So it's got one at 45 light years from us going forward.
Okay.
Whoops. 345. A little off to the left to jump to this guy, and then we can go on from there. And it's 157 jumps to Shinrarta Dezhra.
Using the neutron highway.
Using the neutron highway, it's 157 jumps, yes. It'll probably be a little bit more than that because this tool, the reason they're going to the more precise tool is because this is just neutron stars, which means you'll run out of fuel on this route, guaranteed.
Oh.
And so, estimated number of jumps total would be about 291, including refueling.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what is it? 15 days to Shinrarta Dezhra from here. At 20 jumps a day.
Only if you use the neutron highway, though.
If you're using the neutron highway. Now, using the neutron highway, you're probably just going to be doing honk and go, So it'll be quicker. We'll probably be able to get 30 jumps a night. So that's like 10 days.
Yeah.
Let me put in the let's see, and make sure this link works. It does.
800 or so is only just 200 and something to the 240 to the carrier, which is halfway.
Yeah.
I haven't programmed to see how far it is to Shinrarta. I don't even know if it'll let me plot to it.
Yeah. I don't know. We might not be close enough to plot to Shinrarta.
I'm going to try it real quick.
Now it's letting me. So 439 jumps to Shinrarta Dezhra for me from right here, if I were to just straight line it.
How many? 439?
439, yeah.
And mine's 557, and I can plot from here.
So when I do the Neutron Star Highway, I'll use one of those two tools that I put in the chat, and so it takes me from 549 down to 300 jumps. So it takes a couple hundred jumps off it, basically 10. Plus I'll be going faster since it'll be just honk and go.
But you miss out on all those credits.
You miss out on all the credits doing that. Yes, you do. So we're taking the normal route.
He says that, but he changes his mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we get to the point where we need to do something for Odyssey, actually, if we need to do something for Odyssey, what we'll probably do is jump into Odyssey and take the Neutron Star Highway back. That way, there's if we screw up, there's no, or maybe just intentionally blow up and go back to.
Unless it's like with the carrier thing, because I was 3,000 light years out from you, and I had to travel all the way back to be in your beta.
Yep. Well, I mean, the thing we could do is self-destruct and end up back at Colonia.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not in the real game, so who cares?
Right.
So, I mean, that is an option for doing in the beta, when the beta shows.
Right.
And then, in the normal game, we'll do the normal thing and put our names all over the map, as Philip says. Yep.
Oh, no. If it's in beta, whatever happens in beta doesn't affect you in the real game.
Yeah. Beta's like Vegas. Everything that happens in beta stays in beta. So if they do if they get the beta, so what we'll do is instead of coming into the regular game, we'll get into the beta, and we'll probably, I mean, if we're not even close to home,
Colonia. Yeah.
we'll just blow up and end up back at Colonia.
Yeah.
Although if we're past the stopping at the carrier, I mean, oh god, we'll have to Neutron Star it. But at least then you'll be doing Neutron Star with no risk, right?
Right.
give you, neutron star training in beta. Hey, that'd be a great idea. That way you don't risk blowing up the big ship.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
I mean, there is a trick to it. And you have to, basically what you want to do is you want to come in and line up beside it heading outbound, and then just ease into it. That way you don't get flipped around.
Right.
If you come straight into it to try and turn in it, you don't know what direction you're going to go. You want to be lined up and going the correct direction before you dip into the stream. Otherwise, you run the risk of plowing yourself right into the star. But once you've done it a couple of times, yeah, and you definitely want a field maintenance unit on your ship when doing it, because
well, we got one of them, so.
Yep. Which is kind of, when we, if we end up going out on the next distant worlds, I'll probably put both repair and refuel limpets on my ship. Because I know I'm pretty much not going to blow up unless I do something stupid, like try and land on a 10G planet again.
Well, answer me something.
Yep.
This is the neutron star. But even if we run out somewhere where I run out of fuel, won't my Jumponium help, or is that for a different thing?
Okay, Jumponium, you still need regular fuel to use. It just makes it twice as efficient.
Okay.
But you can't use it in conjunction with a neutron star. You use one or the other. So the neutron star makes you, I forget if it's 3 or 4 times as efficient. But you can't combine them. You can do one or the other.
So all these materials in my ship that I'm carrying around.
We haven't used them.
No, well, not only that. Well, I have titanium, or not titanium. Was it titanium? I'd used that on that mining thingy.
Right.
But in all of these inventories of stuff that we can refill, fuel is not one of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, there's no fuel.
Well, that's a risk.
You can't synthesize fuel. You can only scoop it off of stars. So what I'll generally do is I go 3 neutron stars. So I'll jump from neutron star A to neutron star B to neutron star C. And then neutron star D, I won't go directly to. I'll look right around neutron star D and find a system with a scoopable star. I'll jump to that system, refuel, jump to make the short jump to that close neutron star, then go 3 more jumps and jump once to fuel. So basically it's 3 neutrons plus fuel, 3 neutrons plus fuel, 3 neutrons plus fuel. Or at least that's what I did on the last ship that I did it on. I don't know what the fuel consumption is going to be like on a cutter. It may be, cutter you may only be able to get 2 and then have to jump to fuel. I don't know. Haven't tried it. It all depends how many maximum jumps you have in a tank. Yeah, if you got a tank that'll
6.
If you got 6, then you can do 5 and jump to fuel. Yeah, I'm looking at maybe.
I should be able to count. Let's see. It's 172 light years to where I have to fuel up again at 35. 5 jumps.
5 jumps. So you're at 5 jumps before fueling.
Right.
So basically, you're probably you're gonna be safe doing 4 to 3 plus a refuel, maybe 4 plus a refuel. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, the Anaconda, I was able to do 3 jumps and then jump to fuel. But not so much with the... It looks like I'll get more out of this.
Yeah, because you're at 45 and I'm at 35.
Right, right. But I was, with the Anaconda, I've got 3.5 jumps in the tank, basically. And so it's, and it was, when I was doing it, I had 75 light years. So that's 300 light years per jump on the Anaconda when using the neutron star. So I'd get 3 jumps at 300, and then I would I would have a little bit of fuel left and jump to a nearby fuel star, fuel up, go to the neutron star near that, do 3 more at 300 light years, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. Oh man, you could go a long ways fast.
And another thing, Philip, if it gets to that point where he feels we need to go, what he can do is take off and hit the neutron, the highway, and then I'll just jump during the day.
They catch up, yeah.
Yeah. If I don't want to take a chance of blowing my cutter up, I can just jump during the day because I can jump. I can start out and what was it? We were 2,500 light years away from Colonia when I left you, or a little bit more than that, and then I jumped to Colonia.
2 days,
yeah. Was there, engineered, and back out to them within 2 days.
Yep.
It's just that he'll be lonely.
Well, I'll certainly be concentrating because, I mean, doing the neutron star right, you can't be sloppy about it, because there's a lot of turbulence in the cone, which is why you want to line up for outbound before you get into the cone, and then just slide into the cone and work your way outbound. And it's going to spin you around, it's going to spin you around your main axis, throw you all over the place. But if you line it up, slide into the cone with, your inertia heading outbound, you'll stay in the cone. You might bounce off the cone, but you won't get thrown back into the star. So, I mean, it's definitely very doable. There's a technique to it. If you do it wrong, if you head into the cone before you line it up properly, you can end up getting thrown right back into the star. That certainly can happen. But you definitely, so there's a technique, and once you learn the technique, it's relatively safe.
Yeah. To be sure to change your galaxy map back to.
Oh yeah, galaxy map.
If you haven't already.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
A, F, G, and K.
As long as you're heading away from the star, you're okay. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely.
Reason why I said for him to go back and check his galaxy map, because one time he didn't.
Got all confused.
He ended up in a different system.
Yeah, I got it set back and I cleared my route, so. Alrighty. At any rate, we are past my bedtime. Luckily, tomorrow I do have off, one of the rare holidays that I actually get. So I'm not too worried about time tonight, but I don't want to get off a schedule here. At any rate, I'd like to thank everyone who came along on the stream tonight. It was great to have you all along. And Philip, it was great having you in chat. We'll pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
Good. Well, you have a pleasant night, sleep well, and see you tomorrow night.